We're rolling.
What are we going to talk about today?
First world problems.
First world problems.
You know about first world problems? None of our problems matter. They're all first world problems.
But they matter when they're happening to you.
They do. They do.
But it's afterwards you think to yourself, am I really complaining about that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, one of my problems is I'm embarrassed to even talk about it. Sometimes when I'm getting changed, no, when I'm getting dressed, I say to the missus, what shall I wear tonight? And then I'll start changing, putting my clothes on. And then I'll look in the mirror, nah, I don't like it. And then I say, right, I'm taking this shoe out. Or whatever goes with that shoe is what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
And then I'll get dressed and I think, oh, I'm not feeling it. And then I start thinking to myself, Raf, man, come on.
So it takes you forever to get ready.
It takes sometimes, and then I end up half the time in just combat jacket.
Yeah. It's like comfy.
Yeah, that's how I like to feel.
I got
comfy
one similar
clothes.
to that.
What's that?
Sometimes I get ready, get dressed, whatever. Not quite the same with clothes. I just chuck my clothes on. I might spend 2 minutes looking at my fragrances, deciding what I want to smell like. Like, what's that about? You don't have to smell like nothing. Get out of the house. Go about your business.
I've always been told that you should have one scent which people recognize that's you.
That's your scent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being the case, mine's Tom Ford.
Bougie.
I'm sorry. But same thing. I got a menagerie of aftershaves.
Yeah.
But I like armpit smell myself. I'm au natural.
Au de natural.
Yeah.
Other first world problem. What else is there? Do you know what bothers me?
What bothers you?
All right, we've got two here. It bothers me that I can't get sourdough bread everywhere. I want sourdough bread.
You can get some blessed. Maybe I shouldn't say that on here. Yeah. I'm sorry I said that, but it was in my childhood.
Yeah, then all right. So say you have found some sourdough bread. You had to go out your way to get it, whatever. Go up to the tills now. I'm doing self-checkout. I'm not getting paid for that, but I'm doing someone's job. That used to be someone's job.
Yeah.
Now they sacked them, brought in a machine and tell you to do that person's job. But you don't get paid for it.
I hear that. And you know what? To add to that, I have the Eon electric. They keep sending me texts. Please read your meter and send us the reading. And I sent them an email saying, I don't work for you. Send your boy around to come and read the meter because I'm not reading the meter to send my details to you. Yeah. I don't work for you.
Yeah, that's true.
So I haven't read it for I don't know how long.
If they can't see it from their end, couldn't you just read it less than it is and pay less?
Could, but then you'll pay more the next time because every now and again someone drops. I haven't seen anyone for about a year.
Okay.
But they keep sending me emails telling me, please send a meter reading. So I replied to the email.
Yeah.
I don't work for you. Send your boy around to come and read it. What the hell do you think this is?
That reminds me of a story, you know. There's a guy I was watching and he was talking about he ain't paid it was a guy in America and there was a certain bill, I can't remember what it was, but he hadn't paid it in long. And he figured out that all you have to do is the day that they are going to come and disconnect you, all you have to do is make contact and say, there's a check in the post. And that's it.
And it stalls it off.
For 3 months, and then like he won't do nothing for something like that. And in 3 months, they're like, yo, we're going to come cut you off. There's a check in the post. 3 months. There's a check in the post. 3 months. Like,
and it keeps stalling it.
For years. Yeah, it's not my job.
If you know how to get away with it.
I know.
Yeah, what's another problem? Yeah, let me think of a problem. Oh, here's one. I'm sure everyone does this or has done it at some point. You don't want to pay for the petrol. So you start driving around looking for cheap petrol, burning the petrol that's already in your car, looking for cheaper petrol.
Yeah, and the time.
And the time it takes, yeah. You don't. And to add to that, I'll tell you, what's even worse than that, or just as bad as that, is, say for example, you snap your saw blade. I've got a builders at the end of my road, but he ain't cheap.
Milko?
No, yeah, Nilco. Yeah. Nilco's at the end of the road.
Yeah.
He's not cheap. He's running a business, so I get it. However, I'll jump in my van and drive to Selco or one of them others to go and get the blades cheaper to then jump back in the van and drive all the way home.
20 minutes, half hour there, 20, half hour back, 10, 20 in the shop.
Fuel consumption.
How much do you charge an hour? And you just spent an hour doing that and the fuel. I It didn't work out.
When all I had to do was go to Nilco,
walk,
walking distance.
save fuel.
It's a walking distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I became aware of that recently, and I thought, you know what, Raf, just give him the extra money because it's still going to cost you more to go to Selco.
Similar to that one, first world problems, new toys, new tools. Do we really need them? Do you really need a new skill saw?
It's wants and
wants
needs.
and needs. Yeah. Don't need it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we could do our job without the power tools because they used to.
Yeah, we could.
We've got everything we need, but then it's like, oh, you've seen this? Oh, you've seen that? Like when we're doing the sets.
Yeah.
And Baldy comes in with his new chop saw, and then you've got, I've got to keep up.
I want one of them.
Yeah. And he comes in with something else, and then you come in with something else, and then
yeah,
the competition.
That is definitely a first world problem.
100%.
We're spoiled.
We are. Absolutely.
That's another one.
Absolutely.
Oh, here's one. This is a bugbear of mine. In fact, in my house anyway. I don't know about anyone else's. Doing the shopping. In fact, you don't actually do shopping anymore because my missus goes on the phone. She types in what she wants. It's delivered by whoever, right? And then we pack it all away. And then we have takeaway every night. So why did we bother ordering all? Yeah. Do you know how much food I've thrown? I've actually got angry.
Oh yeah, I do.
Because why is this? Why did you buy it? We throw food away. Like the only thing that gets consumed in my house on a regular is honey, milk, and sourdough.
And sourdough. Can't go back to sourdough.
And eggs. We consume eggs like crazy. But other than that, we buy stuff. Even veg. It sits in the fridge.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting to use it, and then we have shall we have takeaway tonight? All right.
Spoiled for choice.
First world problem.
You got your shopping now, or you got your shopping, and then you ordered a takeaway. So now you sit down to eat your takeaway. You put on Netflix, and you spend 2 hours looking for something to watch for 2 hours. By the time I found something to watch on Netflix, it's bedtime.
Because you're flicking through.
I sit down at 8:30 and I'm like, right, yeah, we'll find something to watch 9:30. It's nearly 10 o'clock. All I've seen is previews of 20 or 30 different things I might watch.
Listen, it's getting even worse than that because there's a channel called, I think, Freely. And this is not Netflix, this is not Amazon, this is not Now, this is not none of them other ones. Okay. I'm talking the next channel.
Yeah.
It came on the TV that we got, and there are so many channels. As you just said, you end up just flicking. Most of the time, I end up watching YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm mad about.
There's some great things to watch on YouTube, though.
By the way, don't forget to like,
share, comment,
subscribe,
notification, ding ding.
Yeah. And make sure you leave a comment because we learn a lot from the comments, and that's how you're going to help us grow, educate ourselves, improve, better our styles.
Yeah.
But anyway,
keeping up with the Joneses, first world problems.
Yeah, that's not really one I suffer. I've never actually come across anyone that is, or maybe. Would you know though? How would you know?
I don't get that personally, but like. I've seen my neighbours trying to keep up with me. I do something in the garden, and suddenly my neighbours are doing something very similar. Or I built a pergola in our garden.
What's he building today? I want one of them.
My next door neighbour asked me to literally build the exact same pergola I built in my garden, in their garden. It looks good, like it's right next to mine now, and the two gardens. But yeah.
You'd be taking offence then, Nick.
No. Oh, that's the other side. You're thinking.
Oh, they want you to take the fence then?
The council fence. You think the one that got blown down?
No. I'm saying that you'll be having like for like.
Yeah.
You might as well just take the fence down and have one big garden.
That's not a bad idea. You know the fence that we were talking about the other day where it blew down? The council fence that blew down, and my neighbour wants me to pay for it and go, I was on her. Anyway, did I tell you about? We've done a little video the other day.
I think you mentioned it.
Yeah. Anyway, in that storm, fence blew down. She lives in a council property. It's a council fence, and it's her side, so it's her fence. And then she said to me, "Oh, you're gonna fix the fence tomorrow? Like we'll go halve some material, you fix it. It's a council property."
What's that got to do with you?
I don't work for the council, love. It's like they're trying to get you to read that meter.
I'm not reading the meter, you know. You best send your boy around to read the meter because I'm never going to read it.
I'll tell you what, though, the fence is still down. The fence is still down, and I'm enjoying the fact that our garden's twice as big now because that's what it feels like. It does just feel like it's twice the size.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, we're definitely sport for choice. First world problems. What's another one?
Yeah.
Oh, here's one that we have round here. Window cleaners. There's an abundance of them round here, round where I live. And some of them, they use that long stick and they...
With a brush on the end, the water.
What the hell? That's not cleaning the windows. They put some kind of chemical on the window.
Yeah, and it squirts water out the end. So as they're doing it, water's coming out the end.
But then we have so many window cleaners around here, and you think to yourself, why don't you just clean it yourself? I don't remember the last time I cleaned the window.
I told the last window cleaner to piss off because I didn't like him just keep walking in the back garden.
Some of them look a bit suspicious. Why do window cleaners look so suspicious? I mean, some of you look a little bit, dare I say, yeah, you know what you look. Yeah.
Who's the dodgiest looking trade? Who's the dodgiest looking trade? Who looks the dodgiest? I know who is the dodgiest.
Builders, man.
Scaffolders. Every scaffolder has been to prison.
Probably.
That's it. They love a scrap. Every painter and decorator learnt their trade in jail.
He'll trying to climb through the screen to get you.
Am I lying? Tell me I'm lying. Go on, tell me, when did you learn to be a painter and decorator? And if you're a scaffolder, like, I know what you're about. Like,
it all hench, you know.
Hench.
It's all the lifting in weights in the yard.
Yeah. The scaffolders I know are nutters. Nutters.
I can't say I know any scaffolders. That's a summer job.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's in China. Is it China and like Japan? All that they do have a big, thick bamboo.
Yeah.
Scaffolding out of bamboo.
Oh, they do that in where did I see that? Was it Bangkok? I can't remember. I swear, one of them Far East countries. I saw it. The bamboo scaffold, and I was looking at it, thinking to myself, I wouldn't be going up. I've seen them mans running around up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Just lash it together with a piece of twine.
Do you know what's even crazier? You might know this already. Some people might not. Bamboo is grass. It's a type of grass. That's what bamboo is. It's grass.
Okay.
So if you're thinking of scaffolding made of grass, that's like, what?
Yeah, that is kind of mind blowing.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Any more first world problems?
First world problems. My bum's cold sitting on this bench.
Oh, you poor thing. Oh, his bum's cold. Have I got another one?
They don't make them like they used to. We're getting weak. I don't like the cold.
Yeah. Oh, first world problem. Like exactly this, what I'm doing now. Can't remember things. You've got so much stuff to do it for you. When I was a kid, the numbers I could remember in my head.
Most people can't spell anymore because who writes anything? And even if you are writing it, more time autocorrect is going to take over. Do you ever type a word and look at it? Something stupid, seriously, like the. And you look at it and you're like, that's not a word.
It don't look right.
It don't look right. THE, what's that? Like, what kind of word is that? That's not a word.
Michael McIntyre like that.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
Trying to remember stuff is ridiculous. I can't remember. Sometimes I don't even know my own number. For me to remember my telephone number, I have to sing it.
Yeah.
I can't just say did. And another thing, I tell you, is a first world problem, which irritates me sometimes. Someone asks you something and you tell them the numbers.
And they read it back different.
No. Can you read it back the way I wrote read it to you? Because I can't hear it.
Yeah. You've messed it up. Yeah, when people do that, I do it in two blocks. The first block and the second block. But some people are like, what the hell? What? Yeah. I don't even know if that's my number. And they're reading your number. You're like, what is, I can't, it doesn't even sound right.
That was That's not what I said. I said read it back the way I read it to you, please, because it won't confuse. That's a big personal problem.
Definitely. That's funny, man.
You got to laugh, man.
I know.
Anyway, that's first world problems. What are yours?
I know.
Yeah, they must have some.
Yeah, everyone's got first world problems.
Tell us a first world problem that you have that you think would be funny. Other than that,
see you on the next one.
Yeah. Ta-ra.